Hey there, my name's Corn,
And I'm Andy.
and together we make Acorn Gaming. And so today we have a game from neither of us, actually. This is a game from our good friend B Hoppy, who we play with pretty frequently. He tends to get higher kill death games and generally play a little bit more kill streak intensive than I or Andy would. So I think it's good to get Hoppy on here for some variety in our channel.
I agree.
Anyway, so you'll see how he plays. He's a pretty solid player. I enjoy playing with him. Um, Anyway, so today's video we're going to talk about which Call of Duty we think is best and why. And to begin with, a little disclaimer here, Andy and I have actually never played Call of Duty 2 or Call of Duty 3 online. All that I know about Call of Duty 2 is pretty much just speculation based off of YouTube people's opinions. And from what I can tell, Call of Duty 2 is mostly a skill game. There wasn't many like exciting, like attention grabbing aspects to it, like kill streaks or death streaks, even. It was more just straight up guns and straight up gameplay. So I personally don't think it's a great Call of Duty because it couldn't apply to the general public and it couldn't get a great following like the games today have. But moving on, so COD 4 was actually the first Call of Duty game that I got into online. And I think that the determining factor of what makes a Call of Duty great is its innovation, what it brings to the table different from other Call of Duties. And what Call of Duty 4 did really well was it introduced a perk system. And the perk system allowed people to customize how they played, to select their perks in a way that would complement their play style. An example of this might be like you wanted to be the rush intensive guy, you could be extreme conditioning, stopping power obviously, and then RPG times two. I'm not really sure. Or you could be a douchebag and have Dead Silence, UAV Jammer, and Bomb Squad, as I'm sure many of you have met. But Call of Duty 4 didn't have the pace and the exciting aspects to it that other games did. So I think that what Call of Duty was a great for or Call of Duty 4. I think Call of Duty 4 is a great innovation, but it wasn't the best. And Andy has actually played Call of Duty World at War with me a little bit, so he can give your opinion on that.
Yep, right as round one ends. But I was basically introduced to World at War right at the tail end of it, right before Modern Warfare 2 came out. So I basically got all the shit that everybody found out about. The first thing was the MP40. Basically, if one person had that gun at the beginning of the game, by the end, everybody would be using it, it seems. Uh,
It's like AIDS.
Yeah, pretty pretty much, I guess. But yeah, just slap on dual mag. No need to aim down the sights. Just put steady aim on and boom, there you go. Also, no need for stopping power. So why not Juggernaut, I guess. But
Oh God, 40 jog. Ugh.
yeah, memories. Um, but other than that, like the aesthetics of the game just did not appeal to me. Like the maps were kind of boring and bland. The sounds sounded like they were recorded with a tin can or something. Um, Also the melee system was pretty terrible. Like I would all if I ever used the bayonet or whatever, like I'd get the action that I would be stabbing the guy, but it would never actually kill him. So, I mean, it was pretty frustrating. And also hackers, like probably every few lobbies or so I'd get one, so that was one of the main reasons that made me quit the game. But so like I feel like Treyarch actually focused on one thing out of that Call of Duty system, and that was to innovate a little game called Zombies.
Oh yeah,
So, I mean,
I totally forgot about that.
yeah, that's one thing that they brought, and it feels like they just copy and pasted COD 4, like perks and killstreak wise, and then just focused all their attention to zombies. So, I mean, that's what I feel about World at War. Was like it mainly just turned into a zombie fest if you wanted to play it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, I didn't even think about that. They really focus on the social aspect. I mean, World at War was a game that more people could play, like literally together, like physically
Yeah,
together. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, yeah, multiplayer wise, World at War is an atrocity.
yeah,
I mean, pretty much everyone agrees on that. There's not much else to say. So moving on to Modern Warfare 2. Now, Modern Warfare 2, I think it could have been emphasis on the word could have. I think it could have been the best Call of Duty ever. The reason why I think that is because it had this great pace. It's Modern Warfare 3 is comparable, but Modern Warfare 2 just had something about it. I think personally it was the kill streaks. And not only the kill streaks, the point was they were really accessible to everyone because they stack on each other. You could get a Predator missile and then have your Predator missile lead you into a Harrier, which led you to an AC-130. And you didn't necessarily have to be skill-wise worthy of a 13 kill streak, but you could be worthy of a 5 kill streak and still get a AC-130, which was great.
Exactly.
I mean, it opened the game up to literally the main public. I mean, it's annoying people camp to get the kill streak, but honestly, it really allowed people, everyone, when I say people, to get these kill streaks and have lots of fun just absolutely demolishing people with these very, very powerful kill streaks. But there are also really glaring errors in Modern Warfare 2, namely the death streaks, and then also the lack of post-release support made the game sometimes difficult to deal with.
I mean, yeah, like all the glitches that people found out, it took them quite a while to fix, if they even fixed them. So, yeah,
Yeah, and things like One Man Army and Commando just ruined the
right,
game, honestly. I mean, it could have been because it was just so fast paced, and if people played the game right, it was great, but people never played the game right, obviously.
right. And like at the beginning of every round, you just hear noob tubes flying through the air.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I think you touched on the aspect of Treyarch copying and pasting Infinity War games, Andy. So yeah, let's move on to Black Ops.
Yeah, so I would probably say that it was one of the most balanced Call of Duties, like removing stopping power and all that, but unfortunately it made the gameplay feel a little bit slow. Uh, they tried to balance all the snipers with the sway, but everyone just got upset with that, and like they kept on updating and reducing the sway, but they never actually completely got rid of it. So I don't understand why they didn't do that. I guess it was just to try and prove a point that they were different from Infinity Ward. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. But Ghost Pro is pretty annoying. I mean, did the Blackbird show people with Ghost Pro?
Yes, it showed
Okay,
anyone.
so I mean that kind of worked out. That balanced out a little bit, but it was still pretty frustrating. That guy kept on
Yeah.
trying to kill Hoffy.
Yeah, you'll see the Dead Man's Hand man just gets shit on lots of times by Halfway. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think what's really important to take away from Treyarch though is that they really listen to the community. The whole reason they took away this they here he is again. The whole reason that they made the sniping so bad was because people complained about it so much in Modern Warfare 2. Since it was fairly easy. I mean, I'm
Right.
not gonna lie, it was pretty easy to
Yeah,
do.
but it was fun.
It was very fun.
Um,
Um, yeah,
Also, like noob tubes, they kind of balance those out with what was it, Flak Jacket?
yeah,
Yeah. Uh, So I mean, those became more of a support class, I guess, or a support weapon with like two
yeah.
hit kills. And then you also gotta like customize your tags or whatever,
Yeah. I mean,
your
following
emblem.
what you said earlier, the Treyarch didn't really innovate, but they did fix a lot of problems. They balanced out the perk system by taking away stopping power to make the perk system actually a system, and you could use and interchange different perks instead of having to always use stopping power, otherwise you're at a disadvantage.
Right,
I guess I'd call that Modern Warfare, or I mean Black Ops' innovation in a way.
right.
But again, it wasn't anything new and exciting like customizable kill streaks.
Yeah. I guess we'll move on to Modern Warfare 3 since the. Actually, yeah. Go ahead.
Uh, yeah. All right. Modern Warfare 3. So I think that Modern Warfare 3 is one of the more balanced ones, and I think it's personally the best one right now, mostly because it has everything. It's like the complete package. It has customizable kill streaks, a really innovative point system, plus a specialist package. There's a lot of post-release support. The game flows pretty well. I mean, there's a lot of assassin, but that's not countered by anything, which is ridiculous. But it's still
Yeah.
the game flows really well. Hit detection is great. I just think it's the complete package, honestly. It had
Uh,
innovation, it had everything, and it has fixes for it too.
and I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, game's
So
coming to an end. I guess Hoffy destroys.
everyone, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yep. See you next time.
Later.